Hello everybody, welcome back. So we are here in the epic E1000, G1000 in KBXK, which is in Arizona. And this looks good. So just making sure all the sinks are all good and everything. So looking good over there. Just popping this open. Sorry, I had to eat lunch a little bit late. Anywho, Facebook, Nick, Ghostwriter115, and Speedbird38 are all here. Welcome, guys. So we are here in the epic E1000, G1000, and we're getting about 75 FPS here. Just shy of 80 FPS, which is pretty good. And here's a Phoenix Ortho, which looks just fantastic, by the way. So let's go ahead and get this all up. Here's the tow thing with us. Now, if I open the little tab, we look at the baggage. We're taking about 60 kilos. We're only taking the left passenger. No co-pilot. There it is. There he is. Let's see what happens if we have the co-pilot. Let's go static elements. There we have it. Facebook Nick89 is in the Twitch chat. The Twitch quality looks a little bit better on Twitch than it does on YouTube, so there is that. Now, if you look over here, we have our co-pilot and us, which is fantastic. We can go ahead and hop on inside. There we go. Let's close the door. We're offline right now. No VATSIM or anything, so that's good. Fuel tank, we're taking about 472 total. So that's fine. So the doors are closed. This is the reliability. Let's get battery 1, 2, avionics master, and our nav light. All can come on like so. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so let's go over here and let's go flight plan. Let's go ahead and delete this flight plan. All right, so we're going KBXK direct to BXK. So let's punch that in. Direct to BXK. Ordered my honeycomb and T1600M today. Nice, dude. I wish I had a honeycomb. It's just desk space and a couple other things. Like, I just don't want to shell out $200 right now on that. So yeah. Barrett. Barrett. And then direct to KSAN. We're actually taking an arrival, so we'll fix that up a bit later. All right. We can go procedures, select arrival. We're doing Barrett 5 and runway 27. And transition. We'll just put in ED, I guess. ED. Okay, load. Flight plan. Procedures, select approach. Localizer 27. And we'll go vectors. Didn't take anything into account, so don't mention things that'll make me think I have to refund it, lol. Yeah, it's all good. Just trying to see our minimums here for this one. For runway 27 on the localizer for runway 27. It's gonna be 700. Actually, that's radio. 680 is gonna be that. So let's see here. Jeez, I see you more than my wife. Oh wait, I don't have one. Nick. All right, let's go 680 on the barometric minimums. And load. All right, so let's clear that out. And there it is. Okay, so from Barrett, there is IFEG or whatever. Barrett, IFEG, and then Vidya, and then CGHO or whatever is over there. Rebu 27, and there's the missed approach. Okay, it looks good. Let's see here. We can go view and we'll go come or cumulative. Let's go over here. Let's get our beacon light on. Let's come down here. Select our right tank since we have more fuel over there. And let's come down here. Let's get the fuel pumps on. You can hear them and start the engine. So we're looking at 9 on the NG. And igniter on. There it goes. Now, while the igniter is on, what I'm going to do is actually head down here. And get the aircon on. And there's that. So let's go idle. Let's come over here. Aircon can't come on. Let's get it a little bit cool. We can go ground fresh air. Actually, keep it like this. I think you can hear the... There it is. Okay, there it goes. Cruising at flight level 280. And our altimeter is going to be 2982. That's set. Engine is good. Let's go ahead and bring the prop up. Igniter can't come off. Autopilot, trim, pressure, fuel, pusher. Ice, lights to taxi. Takeoff over there. Wonderful. Look over here. Pitot heat, parking, brake off. Now my actual throttle is up a little bit, so do that. Sim is a bit quiet. That's fine. That's fine. This is a lot quieter than some of the other aircrafts. Let's see if I can... Okay, that should do it. Let's go... KBHK. Oh, we can actually just clear this one. It's good. Okay. So we're going to take off runway 35, and that means we're going to be taking off taxi to the left, which is all fine and dandy. Alright, so let's see here. Rudder pedals are a little bit... trying to get this all situated. Alright, there we have it. Let's go park brake off. Let's bring this up a little bit. Flight directors. There we go. So we're going to take it out to the left here. We are using ALES 2K textures. So that is that. Let's increase the brightness on these. Here we have it. Can I? No, I can't pop that out. Anywho, get these a little bit brighter. That's good. Here we have it. All right. So it's pretty... Sim looks gorgeous. Alerts, it should say we're in airspace. Yeah. It's fine. Oh, we need to go here. We need to go ident, or sorry, XPDR and on. There we go. Now, as far as actual runway is concerned, we're gonna take it all the way out. So yeah, looks good. Arrival, approach, and all that jazz. Alright. Let's go ahead. Let's come over here. Let's get our condition lever up and let's go landing lights, strobe lights. Looks good. Let's see the strobes coming on. So we're going to depart straight out and then to the left, so. Alright. Here we go. Alright. A little bit squirrely. And rotate out of here. Gear up. Let's keep that pitch. We want to go for 170 knots, so that looks good. Right there. Alright, so looking good over there. Climbing out. I'm gonna go autopilot on. We'll go yaw dampener. Go flight level change. And we'll go 170 knots. We'll go flaps up. And we'll hit the nav button. There you have it. A nice takeoff. Nice and clean. Let's go right here. Get the master volume down a bit. Here you have it. Here we go. So I think that's fine. That's through 7,000 feet. There you have it. There you go. Look at that. Wow. That is beautiful. We're about to pass 10,000 feet here, so landing light off. There we have it. And yeah. Looking good. This thing is a literal rocket here. 4,000 feet per minute. Solid. So left-hand turn. If you look at the VNAV profile, 2700. I know what to do. All right. Here you go. Looks good. All right. About to pass through a transition altitude. There's the Barrows. Is Ryzen 7 1800X any good? No. The 1800X is a pretty floppy chip. You'll actually be getting better performance from the 3300X. And that chip costs you a lot less. And it's really good for gaming, so. Well, it's one of AMD's better chips for gaming. The 3300X. But I mean, it's a 4-core 8-thread chip, so. This guy just told me it's better than an... No, it's not. Not at all, dude. The 1700X is it's a decent chip. Well, it's not even decent. It's Ryzen 1st gen, which is dog shit. It's... Even if you go on like something that's really biased, like CPU user benchmark, and you put 1800X, and you compare it to a 9900K, the 9900K is gonna like demolish it. Yeah, and 9900K is so much better than a 1700X. Or sorry, 1800X. It's... I gotta learn my shit about AMD. Yeah, now the one chip AMD has that in most games performs really... Actually, the 3800 XT or whatever might be a good chip on AMD's side as far as gaming is concerned. Yeah, it's actually a really good chip. There should be a good chip. We're at 24,000 for 28,000. We're actually almost there. There's the ISA and the outside air temperature. Now, this says current VNAV profile. If I go to my thing, our top descent is right at Barrett, and that's at 129. So, let's go FMS. Altitude, and this is going to be 129. 12,900 feet. So, let's do that. 12,900. Enter, and there get our let's just move this all down one. Doesn't really even matter, but that's fine. There's our VNAV profile, about 35 minutes. Now our target, or not that, let's go VNAV profile. Our target vertical speed is negative 1,500 feet per minute. And that means 39 minutes until our top of descent. 40 minutes. So. Now the timer up top is our ETA timer. I'm trying to see if I go to the streaming tools and I go to the output folder. If I go into aircraft, it says the Epic E1000 G1000 edition. It doesn't say like Epic E1000. I don't know how I can change that, or if I could even change that. But yeah. Let me see. All right. What was the other chip you recommend? You recommended. Now, as far as AMD goes, the chip I would recommend right now for Xplane11, I don't know. My 3700X could never really compare to this. 50 FPS. The other one was getting around like 15 FPS-ish, less while streaming. The other one was getting, I think, around 35 FPS, 35, 40, and this gets around 50. So if you look at that, that's around what, 35 and then 50. About like a 30% improvement over the 3700X and X-Plane. Other games, there's about a very minimal, like 15% increase in performance. I actually think that their new refresh chips will be like 25% increase, or sorry, difference in performance, and their you know, their, what's it called, their Ryzen 4th gen might actually be very close to these Comet Lake chips. Here we go, at a cruise altitude. Descent is going to be in 24 nautical miles. Now, I don't know if it's going to pick up the NVIDIA. Yes, it will. Just fine. There it is, 50 FPS, which is fine by me, I guess. If I open up hardware info, 64, so open that up. Let's run that. This will give us like to see what our these. Okay, so if you look here, these are our core clocks right now. They're at 4.8. Some of them hit 5 gigahertz, as you can see. Some of them hit 5 gigahertz. Yeah. So what I'm actually gonna do? There you go, 4.8. Some of them are at 5. What I'm going to do, and there's the uncore ratio. What I'm going to do is go back into my BIOS. Since the max, I think, was like turbo clock. The 10700K. The max turbo clock is up to 5.1 gigahertz. Which is the max single core frequency. So what I'm probably gonna do is get one chip to 5.1, and then everything else at 5. So yeah. See what the alerts say. Airspace near and ahead. But our altitude is fine, so that's not a big problem. 22 minutes. Getting about 50 FPS. Outside again, 50 FPS. So not too shabby at all while streaming on a single PC setup. I mean, I'll take it 50 FPS any day. But look at that. Got default over there, I believe. Anywho. Just chilling along. All right. Yeah, we're inside the airspace, but we're at a, what, 28,000? Okay, 18 nautical miles till top of descent. Or sorry, 18 minutes till top of descent. Still cruising along, and look at that ortho. Just absolutely brilliant. Oh, no way. Look at this Leap 1A. Oh, that looks brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Wow. I don't know, some more views that will look good. Let's take a look at the left side. Nothing much on the left side. The right side's got all the good views. Oh wow, there are new items on sale. Huh. The J-Roll CRJ200 is on sale for $20 right now with their flash sales and whatnot. Not a bad thing. It's very, very dated, but apparently there's some cockpit texture mods that's been going around. Like this one. Let's see. Looks decent. I mean, it's not too shabby, I guess. Don't know. About 30 minutes away from top of descent. Or not, whatever. It's fine and dandy. I can also keep the, instead of the timer, I could keep it saying offline or whatever. I'll try that. I don't know if people would prefer that or the ETE. Let's see. Let's go network. I think that's what people would prefer. Let's go network. Okay. That might be better. It's a bit off-center. Let me fix that. Okay. But I think that's right. Looks about right to me, so. Okay, that looks good. All right, let's see. We're about 12 miles. I know we're inside the airspace. That's fine. Let's see. 11 time to top of descent. We're right over here, about to enter California right now, which is good. There's an ETE, about 21 minutes left of flight. There you have it. It's a beautiful aircraft, really is. So, yeah. KBXK-07, welcome aboard, dude. Welcome aboard. I'm thinking where to put, because if I have the FPS counter up top, you can't see it. Down below to the bottom left, you may be able to see it. I don't know. Let's go FPS counter, bottom left. That actually checks out. You can actually see the FPS counter in the bottom left. And it does match what our sim is getting, so that's fine with me. Fine by me. So these are our cirrus clouds with the vest preset. They look pretty good. What I did was I got the saturation down by a bit, the sky saturation. So it doesn't look as bright as it used to. Slightly modified, I guess. I believe that alert's still going to be about the airspace, yeah. Don't need to worry about it though, so that's good. That's all fine and dandy. 28,000. This one gives us another 8 minutes, or 9 minutes rather. There's some more stuff up ahead. Now, I'm thinking about self-loading cargo. Another thing is Vertical Sims just got his new product out, the new Tampa International, and it just looks like bonkers. Here, let me show you guys. This is the new K Tampa, and it is, my God, the amount of detail that went into this airport. It looks incredible. Absolutely incredible. Let me look at the trains. Got all of these. And it's a big airport too, Tampa. I haven't been to Tampa. Got the bridge properly done, which is incredible. It just looks so like a solid, finally a good Tampa airport, and it's a huge airport too. So there's that. It's I don't know. The price for it is $27, which is very fairly priced. The thing is, I could also get self-loading cargo, which is about $15, give or take, and that's also there. Look at the parking lot. I know the parking lot. Everything was modeled almost to perfection. It's incredible. It really is. Look at this land up ahead. Really nice. About 7 minutes. Pretty damn good. Okay, let's go part picker. Now, a lot of the issues right now with the part picker is, ooh, I got a new comment on my completed build. Yeah. Okay, here is my setup. This is my setup right here. 10700K, all this jazz. And here's a setup. Just the pictures of my setup. So pretty damn cool. Now I'm probably gonna edit this picture right here to have like sparks and whatnot flying off of it. It's gonna be pretty damn good. So my setup. This power supply though is awesome. Yeah, 1000 watts and 10-year warranty. It's awesome. 10-year warranty. I can probably still use this same power supply with my next build because I bought it. It's been 3 years. I can easily use the same power supply with my next build. Anywho, Captain Henry is here. Welcome, Captain Henry. Welcome aboard to the stream. Hope all is well, and this looks just gorgeous. Yeah, 5 years is how long a power supply should last, so I mean, not bad. Sometimes up to 10, which is fine. What specs do you think I could get with the $1,500 PC? Well, glad you asked. Let's go ahead and put this in now. Apparently the PS5 is going to cost upwards of $700, allegedly, which is quite bonkers indeed. So we're going to go ahead and put our altitude down to 12,900. And 12,900, we're going to go VNAV and flight level change. That way, it'll hit the top of descent when we hit it. Harry is back. What's up, dude? Okay, so let's go. He said $1,500. Now, the quickest way to do this is this. Go 1,500 and divide it by 2. That's the power of this little numpad. I can just hit this button and it opens up the calculator, which is pretty cool. This does this where it's like that. I don't know. Okay. It's probably not the best idea, but I just got the Mag 77, so I can do New York to Sydney. Not bad, not bad. I got on the Flight Factor 350. That's what I would have done, but it's fine. Okay, so $750 on a graphics card at the most. And for $750 right now, what can you get? You can get a 2070 Super. You can even get a 2080 Super. So what we're going to do, we're just going to go with the 2070 Super. Gigabytes are... Strix is good, usually. MSI Gamings are good. EVGA and the XC Ultra 8 gig card. This is about $550 out of stock. out of stock, in stock for 610. 580 for a Strix, which is good. I have a Strix in my PC, and this thing is quiet. Well, yeah, relatively quiet. Cooling solution on Strix cards are really good. It's beefy, that's the only issue. Is it's beefy, and if you leave it for like 7 years, you're gonna get some. I guarantee you, because GPU sagging occurs, you know, mostly over time, and I've had mine for about 2 pushing 3 years, and I'll have it for another 2 years, so 5 years. Anything longer than that, and I'd have to, you know, worry, because it's not really sagging, it's mostly straight, but I mean, yeah. So I'll show you. If we go GPU sag, when the graphics card is too heavy for the case, bracket, or PCB to support, usually causes massive cooler shrouds. So yeah, look at this. This is serious sag right there. Mine is nowhere near that. Even though mine is a beefy cooler, it's not really like this. This is slanted. Mine's a bit better, but it is a beefy cooler. So mine's not sagging right now, but you know, in like 4 years time, I guarantee you it'll start to, you know, just. So if, let's see, do graphics words. Yeah, so mine's fine, but you know. This is a nice card. Anywho, this is about 550 bucks, so about a little bit cheaper than that. And this is about 540 bucks. The EVGA, I think we're gonna go with the Strix. You said 1500, so again we'll go for, I think, the i5, the 10600K. KF 277, that's not bad at all. CPU cooler, will go with the Dark Rock Pro. Motherboard, we'll go with the Z490 board. Let's go. You can get some for that. We want a full ATX. Where's Nick? Nick is modding for Captain Canada, so I think we hit our, yeah, top of descent. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and reduce our throttle a little bit. There we go. That's good. Okay, back to here. The Phantom Gaming, I'm gonna go with the MSI one. And the memory, we're gonna go with, we'll figure that out, we'll put that later. Power supply. We want something that's under 100 bucks, so like 106. 650 watts should be good. Doesn't have the 12 volt rail. God damn it. It's interesting. Let's say 147. Hopefully this works. Yeah, it's good. Now, if you look at my save part. I have a bunch of these guys, a bunch of these builds. Now, if you look at my build, the only warning is the M.2 sharing and then the clearance, which for me, clearance and everything is a-okay. I mean, my little cooler just brushes up on my RAM stick, my RAM module, but that's really it. It doesn't really do much, you know? And then the M.2 shares a bandwidth over there, so that's that. Sorry, just cleaning up. Nick. Okay, let's see. Storage. Let's go 16 gigabytes. And the cast latency, 16 at the max. 14 would be good. 14 would be good. 3214, that's fine. Let's go RAM speed. 3200. And that's $104. That's not bad at all. Alright, storage. What we building? We're building some guy in chat. I think it was KBXK-KSAN asked for it. Captain Rick, welcome aboard, dude. As far as an SSD goes, we still have about 1200, give or take. Let's go a case. Anything that's under 100 will be fine. So let's say 85, 90. That's good. The Corsair, Deep Cool. Those are fine. The Tesseract. We'll just go with the NZXT. A white case. Captain Rick. Alright, storage. We have about $100 of the storage. Just go with the $50 SSD. $50 SSD M.2. That's fine. I believe it's NVMe. No, it's not. Is this an NVMe? They're not NVMe drives. Interface. PCIe is what they're, or M.2. It's a B+M, I believe. It's the interface. Right, yeah, no. Okay, let's see. We need a NVMe drive. Are any of these an NVMe drive? They're all form factors are M.2s. But this is an NVMe. Okay. Let's add that. It's about, we have about, we'll slightly above. Oh, these Sabrent rockets are really cheap SSDs, NVMEs. Really cheap budget NVMe SSDs. They're really good. Wow. Look at the, yeah, 4 terabyte NVMe. All right, as far as this goes, let's say 100 and 7200 RPM. Capacity, a 3 terabyte. Toshiba, we'll get that. And there you go, 1583, 83 bucks over, but i5 10600 KF, that's fine. 10600 KF, 16 gigs of RAM, and a 2070 Super. So there you go. I'll link it in chat now. There you go. There's your list. Going past 18,000, I need to get that airspeed a bit. Altimeter is 29er. Let's see. 29er 909. So 29er 909. All right, beautiful. We're passing 18,000 now for 12,900, and then from 12,900 to this one right there, we can increase decrease the range, just like so. Look at that, absolutely beautiful. Watching 3 streamers at the same time doesn't work well. Lol, I'm doing the training for VATSIM ATC at EHAM. Excited, nice. 84 degrees outside in Florida. Oof. I believe it's the same here. It's 84 degrees here as well. Yeah, so. Now the streamers that I see that are live is Captain Canada. I don't know who else is live right now. Yeah, Captain Canada's live, and I think that's it. Unless I'm missing someone on Twitch. So. Your wallet. Welcome aboard, dude. Welcome aboard. This is brilliant. Looks just fantastic. Yeah, and this is Orbex trees, guys. Orbex trees. Filling in for the mountain or whatever terrain we're at over here, and I think it just looks fantastic. Here, let me just do it like this. It'll be a little better. Yeah, Orbex trees. Absolutely phenomenal. Just Ripley. Avio Man's finishing up. Okay. Orbex trees. One of the best add-ons I've probably purchased. Passing through 15,000. Which is not too shabby. All right. Airbus for the win is live. Just Ripley, he's live as well on Twitch. Another guy that's live. Xplane11, there's another guy. Mid-Hall. Sheena TV. So much for the flash sales on XP Store. They put all the things don't want on sale. They have the Marchetti and the CRJ by J. Roland on sale. Honestly, right now, the J. Roland is not a bad idea. For 20 bucks, it's not too bad. And then the Jetstream is also on sale. It's a very old aircraft, though. Very old aircraft. If I could find when it was made. It was made for Xplane11. And it's just, yeah, very, very old. I don't even... Yeah, it looks really dated. The CRJ is honestly the best as of right now. Okay, there's a left-hand turn. Look at all that scenery. It's just so beautiful. Now we're almost here at the 12,900. I'm gonna go ahead and sync this up. Keeping the speed at 220, it's honestly fine. No alerts. We're about to enter airspace. Another airspace, Charlie airspace, I think. Yeah, soon. Okay, let's come over here. Active flight plan. There's 2,700. And in about 20 nautical miles. That's not right. Hold on. 20 nautical miles to 27,000 feet. 27,000. So if we hit that in 18 nautical miles, let's go vertical speed this down, or let's say flight level change. I don't know if it'll take level change. All right, we'll just go vertical speed that down about by negative 1,500 something, fairly conservative, I guess. Is this Orbex SoCal? No, this is all ortho and Orbex trees, not Orbex SoCal. All right, so there's some of the, or not really there. There's San Diego. And as you can see, we're really high. We're about 10 nautical miles out and we're very, very high. Where is San Diego? There it is. See how that's there. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the heading select because we're very high. If I can hit it. Let's get that heading all the way out. We're going to take it north and then we're going to circle back because of how high we are. Let's go heading. And we can further decrease our descent there. Yeah. Then we'll activate our approach. Soon we'll take it out north and then we'll yeah, continue our descent. I'm actually pick up Aerobask trees now. They look nice. Right now I use fly algae. Yeah, I like Aerobask trees. They look nice. Alright. The VNAV profile isn't the best, but yeah, so this is the approach and it's right over there. So we're going to take it out east about to 060, I believe, or even 045 should be fine. Just a little bit high. So let's fix that. So we're coming over here and then we're going to circle back to CG. We can honestly go down a little bit more. So that's all good. Alright, here we go. 6,000. So we're gonna get this. Here's this one, right? So we're gonna get the heading like this. Where are we? We're over here. Alright, hold on. Let's go. No. Let's go out like that. Then let's come over here, procedures, activate approach. Then let's go nav. There we go, go flight plan. And there we go. So now we can go flight level change, VNav. There we have it. Required negative, let's go. Okay, there we go. Vertical speed. 5,900, okay, there we go, hold on. $2,000. Now if we put in flight level change and we put in VNav, now it should pick this up. 2,700. All right, hold on. Negative 1500. Let's just go like that. V deviation. Okay, there we go. Looks good. Can we have the GA days on VATSIM? Sure. We'll do that next time. It's just we're in the West Coast today, so. Here we have it. There's San Diego. Negative should be good. Like this. Reduce that airspeed. Might be able to see the zoo to your right. Can't see it right now, but there's the airport. Looking good. Nick smells really bad with the $2.51 donation. Thank you for the donation there. If you look over here, it says negative 700. So if we just reduce this up, that's good. Thank you. I think that's Nick who donated. I'm not too sure though, but anywho, thank you for the donation. Actually, fly over it right on final. All right. Sounds good. And there's our right-hand turn now. We're going to go down to 2,000 feet. So we'll put in 2,000 feet. Or we could just scroll down. All right. And we'll go flight level change, VNAV. V-path there, or localizer captured. We can go vertical speed down about negative 1,000 feet per minute. Put me above Matthew on leaderboard now, lol. All right, Harry, thank you for the donation. I'll put you above Matthew on the leaderboard. After we land here. Alright, go flaps 1. Here we go. Go gear down. And my aircraft land okay. Here we go, guys. Let's keep this all good. There we go. Airspeed is good. All that jazz is good. Continue that descent. We're coming in a little bit high. For my liking, at least. Alright. That's good. Alright, we'll get the flight directors off as well. They're not really helping us, so that's fine. No glide slope because we're just doing a localizer approach here. The cars to our left. He said the zoo might be to our right. Can't really find it, but it's not a big issue. We're gonna go to the right once we land. Airspeed is good, 1,000 feet. On approach. This sets the parking brakes, this one. So I need to make sure that's not set. Right below you. Alright. As for the zoo is... Alright, anywho. Coming up close. You can see it on replay. Alright. I don't know why there's a bit of shimmering. We're on 4x SSAA plus FXAA. So... Alright. Landing.
500. 500.
Alright.
400.
Give me this nice...
300.
Airspeed is good and all that jazz. Coming in over the markers. And...
200.
I have a max anti-aliasing and it still shimmers. Alright, that's fine then, I guess. Alright. Here we go.
100.
Here we go.
50. 40. 30. 20.
Start that flare.
10.
Okay, well, hey. Versers is coming out. That seemed fine to me. I don't know how that... Okay, whatever. Verser stowed over to manual braking. Let's go. Taxi lights, landing lights, strobe lights off. Flaps up. Alright, let's come over here. Let's go menu. Delete flight plan. Here we go. Can we do flights? Yeah, I don't know. It didn't seem like a negative 200. Sim Toolkit Pro gave me negative 50. So, I don't know what that was about. Maybe something about flying in GA was giving us that. Alright, looks like we're gonna park it right here. Next to these guys. Let's get the taxi lights off. Excellent landing. Yeah, that's what I thought too. It didn't seem too bad to me. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and get the park brake on. There we go. Aircon can come off. We're gonna get the ice off. I'll let these guys off. We'll go idle, prop. Then we're gonna go off. There we go. Let's come down here. Let's go ahead and get the fuel pumps off, starter gen off. And we can go off over there. There we go. And let's come down here. Let's open the door. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We're here down in San Diego. Pretty good. Now, if I show you Sim Toolkit Pro here, it tells you here, look. It says our landing rate was negative 50 feet per minute. And the G-force was 1G, which seems a lot more believable. Negative 50 FPM seems a lot more reasonable than the landing rate calculator there. But that's fine. Anywho, let's go ahead and pop this on into the replay mode here. There we go. And let's go ahead and take a look at the replay. All right, so let's back this up. Let's take it to like here. I haven't bought any GA planes yet, but I might buy the TBM soon. It's nice to just casually fly GA sometimes. Yeah, for sure. Let's get the replay song pumping. All right, let's go ahead and back us up. There we have it. She said we could find the zoo to our right. There's an airspace museum. The zoo, let's see. The zoo is, I don't know where the zoo is. Can't seem to find the zoo. But anywho, let's take a look at it from tower view. Coming in. That seemed like a really good landing to me. I don't know. That's the zoo. Oh, that is the zoo. Okay, cool. All right, here we go. Oh, we bounced it a little bit. I mean, not too bad. We got it right on the markers. Let's take a look at it from here. Airspace Museum is in the zoo. Ah, all right. Good landing. Renard Perkins, welcome aboard, dude. All right, a little bounce, but... And then to the north of the airport is SeaWorld. Nice. Yeah, a little bit of a bounce. But it wasn't too bad. Not bad. Not too bad. The sounds are gorgeous. Let's back this up. There we go. But, yeah. I believe Sim Toolkit Pro. All right. Oof. Yeah, it was a little bit bumpy, but not bad. I'll take that. Let's have a look at it from here.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Yeah, not bad. I still believe we have our... Get that sound up. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. We'll have a look at it from over here. Over all of that.
Minimum.
Over all of that jazz. There's all of that really gorgeous scenery. All right, over here.
500.
I'll leave you guys with this.
500.
And that will be it for me. So thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you guys on Tuesday. Take care.
400.